Greetings. Welcome to the third record of Lusitania. In this record, we're going to talk about different tools used in daily life in Rome and provinces. Let's talk about an oil lamp. This is an oil lamp. This is the kind of tool persons used to have at home in order to get light and use it in different aspects of daily life, at night to get illumination, just in order to write and so on. It, if we talk about the ancient oil lamps, we will find different designs and representations, different artistical representations. If we take a look, for instance, in this one, we can see the representation of maybe a governor of the epoch, and we can see the structure, the simple structure, but at the same time useful structure of an oil lamp. We see the body, we see this element just to hold it. We can see a hole. This is a deposit for the olive oil that was used in order to light the candle, and also we see obviously the hole to light. Um, with the passing of the years, different representations were found in different archaeological discoveries about the oil lamps. For instance, we can see human figures, scenes of mythology. We can see also gladiatorium fights, also scenes that are not proper for young ones, for children. And also we see that with the passing of the years and with the fall and decay of the pagan culture all along the Roman Empire, the representations became simpler and not so sophisticated. When we talk about the olive oil, we need to talk about the Betica. Betica is a province of the ancient Hispania and corresponds to the nowadays Spanish region of Andalusia, and especially in the Guadalquivir River Valley. And obviously, Betica was an important region, economically important for the Romans because it exported huge amounts of olive oil, of high quality, the best quality, all through the empire. It's true that with the passing of the years, Northern Africa became also a power, economical power in referring a olive oil production, but it was not considered as good as the Spanish oil. So the Spanish oil was indicated for humans, for cookery and human use, and the oil of Northern Africa was indicated, for instance, for olive lamps. When we talk about the ancient times, we need to see that with the passing of the years in Spania, in the Iberian Peninsula, after the fall of the Roman Empire, the German tribe called the Westgoths invaded Spain, and then after that, the Arab civilization conquered Spain. So we're going to show too an olive lamp corresponding to the Middle Ages, and we can see it is very simple too, and it is an Arab design from after, as we said before, after the fall of the Roman Empire, after the fall of the Western power in Spain, and with the arrival of the Arabs in Spain. Interesting. We're going to talk now about another tool, another useful tool is in Roman civilization and provinces. This is a wax tablet, and this is stylus. It was used, as you can imagine, many among you know, in order to learn children to write Latin. And how was it used? Well, this was the tool used to write, and so the teacher or the magister or the pedagogus wrote a sentence, and so the pupil needed to write it down, to repeat it until completely right in a proper way. But obviously, as it usually happens in all the process of learning and teaching, errors are committed, mistakes are committed. And so what happened when the pupil did not write properly a phrase? Well, it used an eraser, and the eraser was the other side of the stylus. So to write, the sharpened one end, and to erase, it used the wider end of the stylus. And what happened with after this repeated process of writing and erasing, the layer of wax was wasted. Well, it was replaced. It was replaced with more wax. So easy. It doesn't weigh a lot, so you can take it everywhere. And the concept is really useful and remarkable. I'm trying to learn to write some Latin. For instance, this is a phrase I really enjoy, that is excusatio non petita, accusatio manifesta. I repeat, excusatio non petita, accusatio manifesta. So, we encourage you to find the meaning of this useful ancient Latin saying on the internet or in books specialized in Roman culture. It's surprising the teaching of this involved in this phrase. When we talk about Latin, we maybe remember a period of time at school, and we remember Latin is really difficult. To become an expert in Latin, to speak Latin reasonably well, takes years. So it is difficult. But we cannot imagine the Roman Empire filled with of people that actually were experts in Latin. No. We need to make a differentiation between the classical Latin, spoken by experts of the era, of the epoch, and also the common Latin that was spread all along the empire, spread by soldiers and used by soldiers and merchants and common people. From this common Latin, finally, with the passing of the centuries, modern languages appeared. And so, as you know, there are different languages and dialects in Europe, especially in the south of Europe, that comes from Latin. Now, I'm trying to make a new look. We're going to take a second look on these elements. You remember the oil lamps, Roman reproduction. In our reproduction, they were useful, easy to take, easy to use, and also practical. And let's remember too the Roman tablet and the stylus. So we see persons in ancient times knew how to manage, how to cope with daily life necessities, and they did according to the knowledge they had, but they tried to do in the most easiest, practical and effective way. So they were intelligent, and they tried to take the best of all the elements they had in the daily life. Nowadays I'm going to learn, I'm trying to learn to use another kind of tablet. I try to do my best, but this is a tablet of the 21st century. Therefore, we are talking about another epoch. It was a pleasure to speak to you again about simple, easy, practical aspects of daily life in ancient Rome and provinces. We have learned a little bit about Hispania and Baetica, and I insist it is just a pleasure to speak to you, to intercommunicate with you. Greetings from Lusitania, Provincia Romana, y Astus Lusitanus, y Lusitania, una perspectiva del siglo XXI.